And welcome. If you
I-
can't tell, Callum has the keyboard.
Oh.
Nice guessing. Nice
Oh.
guessing, Bones.
What?
Love that that's how we're starting off.
Outraged that I'd be accused of such.
How are we all? As you just said, just throw myself in the grave.
Daniel was being so lovely, and then he just throws it all away to be just classic pirate Daniel.
Well, we're playing Forgotten Water. Have to put the persona on pretty quickly.
Ah,
How are we?
doing well. Holidays.
Holidays. Celebrating the last week now. Let's celebrate the holidays.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Living the life.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't work today.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, you foolish. I just got a list of like gutter cleaning, tank fixing.
Gross and awful.
Yeah, just jobs.
I'd rather
Yeah.
work, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Housework. Yep.
Yep. Gardening,
Mm.
cut the lawn, trim that, do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get to it all.
You built a deck today, mate.
Beltrade, that's yesterday.
Oh, you
That
looked
was
at you
yesterday.
thought about painting it
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
No, I started painting it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
realized it was the wrong paint. But that was like, so I had to do with sanding, I had to do all the prep work, so all of that stuff's done. So now, yeah, tomorrow I'll get the paint out. So, David, please rip your shirt like Hulk Hogan.
Imagine I just like, wow, I did not know this is the kind of show I was on. And I wouldn't have worn this jumper for fear of it being ripped.
It's worth ripping up. By the way.
Yeah, it's
so warm.
well, it looks well loved.
Yeah. If this jumper is
Also well hated by everyone throwing stuff at it, but
Oh, I'm wearing it for Zulu. So when he gets on, he just knows what team he's supposed to go for.
nah,
Kind of.
don't do it.
Just do it when you get on.
Have we played any games recently other than
I think it's just saying to Cal earlier that I've been playing Slay the Spire, which is not a board game, but actually I've got it on the PlayStation. So good deck builder, dungeon sort of. It's a good game. I like it.
awesome? Callum?
No board games this week. Been a pretty quiet board game week. But I played Age of Empires 4, where I got my ass thoroughly handed to me by the people I was playing with. They're like, "Oh yeah, we'll take it easy. We'll take it easy." I was like, "You got to take it easier than that." And then I've been playing Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2, which is just an adventure.
I like that you went two because you don't know how to do two.
My fingers weren't going to crawl in because I'm going to blame the rock climbing that I did today. My grips are all gone. But yeah, which is just a time sink, and it's a really fun time sink. I cannot tell you what I've realistically achieved. My clan is tier 3. There you go, got it for 3.
Yeah,
Please,
double check.
worked it
yeah,
out.
just checking. It's a clan tier 3. I'm married with 2 kids, and I don't ever see my wife because I leave her in a castle that I never visit because she's got it under control.
Because you're off killing people.
Because I'm going to get new castles for myself. It's a whole different journey. Anyway, that's the game I'm playing.
Okay, sounds like a lot of fun.
Would highly recommend it.
Kate, any other games other than what we've been streaming?
I no board games, but I actually started playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands with my brother the other day, which is sort of D&D-esque, but in sort of video game style, and it was actually a lot of fun. Very much enjoyed it.
Other than games that we're preparing for stream, been chatting to Stefanicus or Steve a lot about RPGs, so he's super keen to get multiple different systems going once he's back from his honeymoon. I had to remind him that he's on honeymoon, and he probably should actually enjoy his honeymoon rather than
Chat to us, man.
chatting to us. So, but yeah, cool. All right, well, we'll jump back into the game because we obviously have been playing for a while. And we should actually also have the music up. So I'll quickly.
As that happens, make sure you introduce, before you do that,
Yeah.
introduce who is Daniel when it comes to Forgotten Waters.
Cool. So yeah. So I am Gummy Zhang. So
And you are a
a parent pirate.
Parent
So who's makeshift son was taken from the ship, and we're trying to seek revenge for. So.
This is something we probably haven't pointed out before you start. Every card has a constellation on it.
Correct. Yes.
What's your constellation?
So mine's a seahorse.
A seahorse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yours the parrot.
Oh, mine's a parrot. We'll get
Yeah. Yeah.
Come around,
We'll
come
go-
we'll
yeah,
come around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am Scarlet Raven, the assassin pirate. My constellation is Twin Daggers. And I'm pretty sure I was tasked with murdering a family at the moment, and I've currently taken out about 4 of them. And my kill count is at 1,040,000 people. So it's interesting.
Pretty good.
Which we calculated is about 80 people per day.
Yeah, per day.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
I want time.
Yeah.
Time codes.
Some people sleep.
Move on.
Some people sleep.
Yeah.
Scarlet Raven does
She's
not.
put a couple of poisons in here and there as well, so you know that gets that long game.
Yeah.
Just
Take
just
note
go to a
of my
local
games that way.
village.
Yeah.
Just nuke the world. Whatever happens to those people.
How many people were there? They're all going mortality.
Invented the Black Plague.
Yeah. Sorry, mix some things together.
I'm Brenton52, the lovesick pirate, and I'm lovesick for, you guessed it, mermaids. We've seen a mermaid island on our adventures, and my star sign is the illustrious mermaid.
Nice.
Yeah, I have a few moments where I've had a few run-ins, and I cannot wait to hear more about mermaids and praising the king, as I did last adventure.
I am Ishmael the Swole Jr. It's a Beta pirate.
Swole.
I have a parrot for my constellation, and I've got a bit of swag. I've got a bit of swagger, you know.
This works. A little bit of, how you doing?
A bit like this. Yeah, he's bumping into, you know, female pirate friends, and yeah, he's doing all right. Ishmael the Swole Jr.
Bones, that is the plan. We would like to play a D&D-esque
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
So D&D will be the first, and then we'll probably do the Pokemon D&D. But then we've got a couple of others. So we've got Star Trek, we've got Paranoia, we've got Avatar. There's another one that I've got. Misspent Youth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got quite a few, and you know Steve is very happy to run and game master for us. So we'll see how it goes. But we are currently returning to the spoils of the dam. What's he writing? It's very hard to.
You can't read it, that's your problem. I didn't say it. Chat did.
No.
The chat.
I can take that keyboard away just as easily. All right, so we are continuing
Time fighting it off in the moment.
from where we are. Let's go.
Anyway.
Tom pieces together what you have. We're still missing a few pieces, Captain. I don't think I can.
I see it.
Interrupts the captain.
Spectre Island is in this region, right here. Onward, crew.
So a bit of a recap. We found a map.
That's the last thing that happened, yeah?
Yeah, we had 4 pieces of the map. We've got all 4 pieces, and away we go.
So we've already gained the supplies, discontent, crew, and hull.
Did we?
Well, it was +3, -2, +3, and +3. So I'm guessing so because that's all pretty high.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine, and that's it. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we did.
Is that 7 or 8?
Yeah.
I don't think
But we
can.
didn't read 7 or 8.
No, no.
Was that
'cause
7?
that's the first time we've said it. Yeah.
Well, let's have a look. 7.
Because I very specifically wrote to read it
Yeah.
at the start
Okay.
of the...
Well, then that's the case. So remove all special locations. Yeah, we have.
Yep.
Remove all
We
our
haven't
special-
read it though.
We didn't read it out loud, but
Oh,
we
did
did
you read it?
resolve it. I think we
Okay.
did
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
because but on here it says replacing it with special location 965. So we
Yeah.
have
Cool.
Okay.
remove all threat.
Yep.
Then reveal you have reached end of part 1. Highlight the highest infamy player chooses 2 of the following. So yeah, we've done that.
Yeah, I did
So
that.
continue.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue now. There
Yeah.
we go.
Now,
Discard the current objective card and replace it with your objective card. Race for the Spectre Island
Nice,
from the objective map. Turn to page 7.
So the goal is to reach Spectre Island, which is 965.
And we're at Clear
Do
C.
I need to
Which
add
is
anything
here.
onto here?
For
Not
those
yet.
watching,
No. So that's
we
it.
have to
So
go from there.
do you want to read out the bottom?
Staying at sea too long will put a lot of wear and tear on the hull.
Okay.
Wait,
Uh,
what order are we before I...
Your
Callum,
Yeah,
David,
okay.
Kate, Daniel.
Yep.
Go.
Nice and relaxedly. Just gonna sail. I'll choose to sail today.
Sure.
You're not you, mate.
That's
You.
all right.
Sorry.
It's all right. I'm
I
gonna
just said it.
spearfish.
And I which article?
Cool. And we don't need to do the Hunger Crew, so I'm
Because
going
you'll
to
do it automatically.
Yep. So we're done. Awesome. So we resolve first. So Kate. Oh, so Hungry for Crew
Hungry
first.
crew.
I get to choose,
Feed, ask them to go hungry, let them raid the supplies.
but it goes to 0, which would be
Yeah.
stupidity.
That would be very dumb.
But I'm spearfishing.
No, yeah.
But we would go down from 8 to 0. Bit of a waste. Ask them to go hungry, discontent +2, swagger 1, infamy
Eh.
-1, or feed the crew. We'd need 4. Infamy +1, discontent -1.
So if I feed them, I get nothing. Yeah, but I might as well. Let's feed the crew. I'll do the right thing.
You go up above me.
Oh, do I? I go up by 1. Oh, wow. Oh, so instead of doing that though, I'm going to use my greybeards and I will gain a skill of my choice. So we
Alright.
go down by 4. And I will gain a skill of my choice.
Oh wow, is it that one? Is
I was going to say that's back on the board, people.
Is that the one instead of infamy you get a
Yeah.
more? That's
Skill of
the
my
one.
choice.
Yep.
So that now it's Kate's turn.
Charter course.
I have,
Exploration +1.
Yep.
And perform an exploration check.
yeah.
Da 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 da.
Exploit. I do have an exploit.
9 plus
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 would allow you to scout 3 spaces.
Would you like?
I have to be touching them, don't I?
Yes.
Yep.
So that at least
Or
the two,
touching somewhere with export, but we have.
at least the 2 directly in front of me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then go. We just came from that side, so go that one. Then.
That one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bunch of ships around us.
There is. Or there's a foggy island.
And we want to get to 965.
Yep.
Eating fruit slice. Nice. We didn't actually grab any snacks. That was poor form.
No.
That's right.
We
We're
had
almost
Gummy
out of
Bears.
drinks. We're almost out of drinks, so we'll be fine.
Okay.
David.
Spearfishing. I'm going to do an aim +1.
Mhm.
Yep. Aim +1. Then roll.
Mhm.
And I got an 8 +2 is 10
Supplies plus
+2
2.
And treasure.
The Brenton 52. He's a little bit slow in the head.
Alright, so I'm going to talk to the crew.
Mm-hmm.
So what's mine?
Choose 2 of the following. Trade with a crewmate. You get a reroll or discard 1 treasure to draw 1. Play hide and seek. Gain a hunting. Or challenge another pirate. Choose 1 skill and you get 1 of their things.
So I'll do the hunting. So I play hide and seek.
Yep.
Mhm.
So allows me to do that. So I'm going to move it there. And then.
What are you going to challenge me? I am happy to not let you metagame today.
What do you get if you win?
People.
He gets
shoot me,
+3 infamy, but he's not going to take the infamy. He'll take a skill.
He'll take a skill because he's got the skill card. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? So, you get to choose.
You just
choose
whoever has the
another
highest.
player.
Yeah, I choose the chosen
And
skill.
yeah, whoever has the highest result gains +3 and steal 1 treasure of your choice.
Oh, wow. And you have the stealing something, don't you?
No,
that?
I do have a golden flask. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it means that I have to go on a space that somebody else is on. So
Ah, okay. So if we're in the same space,
Mhm.
you get to take.
What?
after
yeah.
I share a space with someone, I can steal a treasure from them.
It's kind of cool.
It's interesting to know.
That's
Yeah, if you lose this, you will fully lose your thing. Or you can, just get yourself a reroll.
and
Or discard a treasure to draw a treasure.
it's
Two times.
or discard a treasure.
Yeah,
Discard a
it's,
treasure to draw a
reroll
treasure.
or discard one to get one.
Oh, okay. No, I'll challenge Callum to some hunting.
Some hunting. It's not my greatest skill. That makes a lot of sense. All right.
Challenge me.
Oh,
A one.
yeah, that's it.
What have you got?
14.
I can't get that high. Damn.
So you get 3 infamy, is that right?
Yep, but I'm gonna change that and get a
Okay.
skill.
Okay.
So that gives me
At best, I could have done
Yeah.
was get a 13.
13.
and I get steal a treasure. No,
Yes, you
Yes.
can have the crate of grubs.
awesome.
Yeah,
Discard
very
the game
good.
supplies or discard performing a hunting check to add 40 results. So you could have done that, but it still would.
I'd have to have rolled a 12 and discarded that.
Yeah, not worth it.
Fun.
Thought about it. I'll
All
be honest, I thought about it.
right,
Callum.
and Callum, your turn.
Sail
Sail.
away.
All right, I'm going to go into number 6 if that's okay. But our first thing I'll do is I'll get myself a navigation. Is that true?
Yep.
Mhm.
Nav +1. And you need to perform a nav check before you can.
And you need a
And 11 plus 3 equals 14. Yeah, so 14 allows me to.
Supplies or hull to move every 2 moves us 1 space.
Cool. I'll go 1. I'll go actually 1, 2.
Yep.
And that
I've got
moves us
stuff
one.
to discard
So
that can give us.
we move us 1.
Yep.
Okay. Before so 802.
Mhm.
Could I have spent more just to keep going? Cause
Yeah, if you want it. Is it got an exclamation
You
on it?
can no.
So you can.
You can spend another one.
You
You
can,
can spend more if you wanted
2
to.
more to move us another space.
If I could spend 4 more to get us to the island.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Sure.
About it.
Might as well get there.
I was going to say we need to get there.
Right.
enough
We'll just spend
treasury, don't we?
spend the food because then I can give us more food.
1,
And I've
2,
got food
3,
as well.
4. Yeah, go all the way to the island.
All right. So we have to. Which one?
That
Doesn't-
Oh, unless we get an
Oh, yeah.
exclamation.
It's there or there?
That it doesn't matter. That one.
It's an exclamation. So
Yeah,
we don't
what
spend.
They give us
Yeah.
2 back.
All right. So we're going to be stopped there. So is it
802.
802?
For the end.
Sail away, sail away, sail
Threat +1.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with higher and see. Blah, blah, blah. So Callum, you
Yes.
get to do your exclamation first.
Oh, sweet. Okay, sweet. I thought I saw a sign of me darling on the beach, a small island that Mad Michael and I passed. After Michael rowed the boat ashore, I found a chest marked with a coffee in bed upon it. And inside, there were these gifts. Could they be from my true love? I'll have two treasures, thanks.
2 treasures.
2 treasures, thank you.
Wait.
Dankeschön.
Now they're fallen.
Oh, no.
We've gone through so
Not
many
too
treasures
many.
that they do not want to stay. Yeah, that's just how they live.
They're
now.
down.
This is how
They're
they...
down.
All right, mine. I came up with a plan to learn about the ship I think is behind Cockatoo's disappearance. It involves me pretending to be a high-ranking member of our crew to set up a meeting, and it may involve me dancing the concrete mixer for the pleasure of strangers.
Please do.
But it's the best chance at finding the boy. Retrieve card 94, forgery kit from the story deck. You get treasures. I get a forgery kit.
So that's
already
your
got a sweet
4th, is
one,
it? Yeah.
I've got 4 as
And
well.
you got 4?
Yeah. So my forgery kit.
I won't get 5 though.
Yeah, it's so far away.
Mm.
When using a reroll token, instead of rerolling, you may set the die to 9.
Whoa.
That's pretty good.
How many times can you use that?
I love
I was going to say it's.
Instead, so
Brilliant.
this basically just resets the die to 9. Hey. And you can't steal that from me because that's
Because that's a blue card.
But
that
you have to
blue?
use it, right?
Nope.
When using a reroll.
when you use it. Yeah, so I have to use the reroll,
Yeah,
but not
then
that.
you-
So I get to reuse
Yeah.
that over and over and over again. Did the ship move this round? No one else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is the new number?
20. Is that 20?
No, 26.
26, sorry. I can't see it.
You stop at a small marshy island without a lot to commend it,
Don't get comfortable.
says the captain.
It's only until the fog passes.
Is guide written on the ship's log?
No.
Where the fork did we get it? Could we get a guide from? Maybe at the starting island, we just went off straight.
Yeah, we just kept going.
We did the classic leave move.
Turn to page 33. Lock action 1.
Interesting.
Is sketch written in the
No.
ship's log?
We have nothing written.
Oh god.
know
Lock,
how we got
lock action 2.
What the fuck?
1 and 2.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Check threat.
1.
Nope,
Good.
we're fine. And read the bottom. Nothing. So let's go.
So Cal.
At the time it started?
Started now.
Cool. I guess I'll do some captain's mission.
I'm gonna bury some treasure.
I can't do either of those things, so I will wreck the ship. Yeah, I know. Ugh.
Rest?
Good
You
hunt.
can hunt.
Nah, I'm alright.
Hunt could have got you in for me.
Could it?
Hmm.
Ah, shite, yeah.
On and out.
I'm on rest. What then rest do?
Rest says discontent -1.
Cool.
If you were the last player to resolve the rest action this round, read 388.
Awesome.
The marsh isn't fit for sunbathing, so you find a small raft and float out with a wide-brimmed hat and flask in hand. You drift off to sleep, but when you wake up hours later, you are surprised at what you find. A group of beautiful, playful dolphins swim around you. You enjoy their company and offer some of the food you brought with you. They speak to you as the sun sets.
You and your crew are on a noble mission.
They say,
We consider you all great friends to the dolphins.
Say no to drugs, kids.
Discard all your misfortune tokens. I have none.
Sweet. I do.
But does he
Is it just him? Or is
Oh, I
it...
think it's just me.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's you.
it's just me. Yeah. Reroll +1.
Another 9?
Write friend of dolphins on the ship's lock.
friend of the dolphin?
And lock this.
Friend of Dolphin?
It's not something they've asked for.
Hey, well, you've got the mermaids. Now we've got the dolphins. Like, this is a battle with the sea folk. We've got this sorted.
We've got it sorted. We're on the dolphin side.
And the mermaid side.
I don't know. It's,
Yeah. Okay,
Friend
you're
of
up next.
Dolphins. It's on there.
The ship.
What do I
You can
do?
repair the ship. For +1, choose 2. You can scare off some pesky frogs, get a supply and some infamy. Scout some spaces. Or chart or rummage through other belongings. Choose a player who didn't work on the ship in this round, and you can steal a treasure from that player. So you can do that one first, and then you can take the scare off the pesky frogs, get us a supply, and get yourself a free squiggly.
Thanks.
You're gonna increase.
Um,
Then you can do that one +3 infamy, but you're not gonna take the infamy because who cares?
Here I am making friends with dolphins and you're stealing.
you were off chilling.
Making friends with dolphins.
I'm going through your stuff. Yeah, do that.
Cool. Yeah, and I assume you're gonna colour in a circle.
Yep, I am.
Well, I'll take the captain's mission. Number 52, 052, thank you.
And that's our last
052.
captain's mission, everybody. Just so you're aware. We cannot get anyone.
We can captain's quarters, but we can't captain's mission.
Mhm.
The captain asks you to complete a strange task for her, but feeling her frantic energy, you agree. Hours later, you emerge from the wild with a sack of fresh lavender. She greets you with a slap on the back, and you note she doesn't reek of booze for once.
Thank you, matey.
She says,
I couldn't ask one of the lesser rank crew. Didn't need them thinking the captain had lost it.
"So there's a reason for this then?" you ask, aside from you just wanting to smell all fresh and whatnot.
I'm preparing for the final confrontation.
She says as she begins to grind your harvest in a mortar.
And this, well, this is a little message for Lise. I don't need it, but I assure you the subtlety of the message will not be lost on him. When Lise walked this world as a thing of flesh and blood, he was deathly afraid of flowers. The scent of the things would make him sneeze and cough. And he once told me that it was the sickness that flowers gave him that made him become a man of the sea. He also confided that of all the flowers, lavender was his least favorite.
And she dumps the florets into a bowl of oil.
I shall anoint my blade in this oil. And when I strike him down, he shall know that I never forget.
And you'll do it smelling mighty fresh, you add.
So you go to reroll and brawn +1.
Brawn is stacked.
I'm going to
David.
bury some trigger. I'm going to bury 2. So, take those. And that gets me 2
Stars. Stars, not skills, isn't it?
No, 2 skills.
Two skills.
Yeah, constellation.
2 stars, not skills. No, do you get skills? Do
No,
you?
yeah, it's just the constellation,
Not the skill. So you don't mark off the skill.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just fill
I
in
get
two.
it.
You
Yep,
just
yeah, I
fill
got
in
it.
two
Yep,
slots,
yep, yep.
Look at him trying to give himself secret paths. Love that.
Cool. All right.
And that gets me a
Plus 6 to my brawn now.
Round.
Wow.
Yeah, my hunting talking about.
Round N, 8:15.
15.
Awesome.
And I've got a
Oh,
limb.
nice.
Threat +1. Highest in infamy. So David, you're the only one with constellation.
Yep. Okay. When Dumbledore, that old mystic, gave me the ability to convince others with my words, I knew I could have some fun. The effects, however, cannot be ignored. I don't persuade them so much as I magically compel them. And I worry such a thing could get me in trouble. More than my usual nonsense. Retrieve card 89, Vial of the Manipulator.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What's your priority again?
The
The
debate.
debater.
Wow. Then the highest player choose one of the following: stay and lose a crew, or leave.
Or leave and go to the island.
I'll leave and go to whoever it is. Leave.
Leave.
Can you move us?
Move the ship one space.
Done.
965.
965. Which we did. Good job.
Is cursed written on the ship's log?
No.
No.
Yeah, friend of dolphin.
Lightning crashes in the dark clouds above, and you see Captain Lise standing on the rocky shore, waiting to greet you. He stands too large to look natural, and his grin is disquieting.
Congratulations, Captain Swift.
He says with the tip of his hat. She only glowers at him.
Excuse me?
One of you calls out.
I believe we've won some treasure.
Lise claps his hands, and zombie slaves emerge from behind him, carrying heaping piles of treasure on litters to your boat.
Yeah, that'll do.
You say, somewhat relieved. Lise turns and departs.
We can't leave in this storm.
Swift calls over the wind,
Make sure you're on the boat by early morn.
and with that, she wanders off in the same direction as Lise.
All players treasure +2.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
So we'll do it in
Very
order.
incredible.
So
So it's Callum first, then Dave.
2,
Perfect.
and Dave gets +2,
Tough.
and Kate gets +2.
Mhm.
And
What?
I'm going to have to discard 1. And it's +1 to if we have to discard, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
A newly gained treasure may immediately be buried and discarded instead of being put into play. For each treasure discarded, fill in 1 star on your constellation. Remove all navigation tokens from the game and create a new navigation token pile for the following, with the following previously removed tokens. 9. So we'll have to read through that. So does
Yep,
anyone
yep,
discarding
yep.
stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So can I only get rid of the ones that I just got?
Yeah.
All newly gained treasures may be immediately buried. Yeah.
Newly gained.
But you can only have 4, so you need to get rid of one before you can bury it.
So this is before that. Instead of being put into play for each immediately discarded,
Okay.
fill in. So this is before being put into play.
Okay.
Get rid of that
So
one.
I'll get rid of that.
It's one.
Yes, I'm going to get rid of both of them.
After performing a hunting check, what do you reckon that is? Like, I get +1 to my skill? +1.
Hunting check. Aim +1. Yeah.
Just like
So
what, as a skill?
When you do whatever that action there, the hunting
Yeah.
action, then you'll also get a +1.
Discarding?
But as a skill?
Yes.
Yeah.
So every time you do the hunting action, you'll get a +1 to your aim.
Pretty good. But I also need some constellation, so no. Get rid of it, because I can't bury my stun dog.
That's stun dog.
Cannot be buried. When performing a skill check, add 1 to your result. So +1 to everything, so.
Alright, so remove all navigation tokens
Okay.
from the game
Yep.
and create a new navigation tile token
Yep.
Yeah. pile with all the so it's all it's got in it
Yep.
is 9, 13, 15, 16, 18, and 19.
So that's it. Everything else
Nine.
got to go.
No, so the ones with
just,
yeah,
just the navigation.
Nine.
just the navigation.
13, 15, did you say?
9, 13, 15, 16, 18, and 19.
So all of these go.
Yep, we don't need them.
16,
We're not going to draw from them. We're only going to be drawing from this new 2, 4, 6. Remove all threat from the threat trap.
Thank goodness.
Then threat +2.
That's it.
Shit.
Flip the current objective card to objective card 8. Wait out the storm.
Objective card 8. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Turn to page 49. Lock actions 3 and 6. And is guide written in the ship's log?
No, still not. We are still just random.
Lock action 1. And we're done. Alright.
and lock action 3
3 and 6.
and 6.
Ready and go.
Yep. Like I wanted to, but I'm just so bad at it. I don't want to fail it.
Awesome.
Okay. Dark Stairway. Exploration +1.
Exploration check.
Then an
Misfortune.
exploration check. But I've got misfortune, yeah. 11.
Or. Oh.
So you did your misfortune.
It was like it was an 11 until
And
it
then a
rolled
4.
there.
Plus a 2, that's a 6.
Could
Have
have
I
done
got
it.
anything else?
I should. Sorry.
6. Read entry 478.
Yeah, I was
Oh, where's my
Wasn't
mouse?
it?
Where's my mouse? 4, 7, 8.
You later tell your friends there was a monster on the stairway and it broke your nose. But really, the stairway was dark and you tripped a lot.
Retrieve card 24.
Broken nose.
Disfigured facial scar.
Close.
Well, you know, what sort of pirate would I be if I wasn't disfigured? After you gain this
Wow.
card, misfortune +3, infamy +6.
Whoa!
No.
And you have a misfortune
Three.
3.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate for you.
But now your swagger's up by what?
And for the rest of us, given that we're probably hitting him to.
Wow, alright.
Yes.
I'll go first because of my infamy, I guess, and I can't steal from you.
Nope, you cannot.
So,
I'm also, yeah. You can steal from one of them.
after resolving an action, yeah, I'll steal that,
You're going to be on a space for someone else.
which I was.
You will.
So then I'll steal that.
Can you do that on the same turn? Since you just got the treasure.
But it
I
said
think it says
after resolving an action that one or more other players
Yep.
You're a piece of shit.
So in doing that,
You have to discard something, and we're gonna go
Hold
up
up.
by 1.
yeah. So I stole from him, and then I went and did my supplies and infamy +3 as my second action. So my first action was steal for him, which
Yep.
allowed me to use the golden flask to steal from you, which meant that I could then use my second action to scare off the ghost crows, which gives me a star sign because I'm not increasing my infamy. I'm going to get rid of, after resolving an action, that one or more other players to the golden flask to increase our
Yep.
supplies by 1.
Already done the increase, yeah.
No, so that's this will be the next increase because that's for the
Yeah.
supplies.
And that's for the discard.
Oh, wow.
And then I will so yeah. So that's the that's good.
Wowzers.
Mhm.
Well, you could just steal it back. Oh, no, you can you?
Yeah,
Good
I'm-
to say.
Yeah, I can't because he was on the same space as me.
Oh, wow.
Tricky.
Working the ship is a...
Down the ship. You and that goddamn floaty
Can
people.
I have my spade back, please? Thanks.
I thought you were going to take it back when you stole something. Damn.
Well, yeah. If Kate didn't steal it, Cal would have stolen it.
And then
No honor amongst pirates.
Yeah.
And then I am gonna also scare off some crows, so I'll go up infamy 3, please, and I will do that. Which puts me at resolving my action, so I'm going to discard that. I'm going to
What? Oh,
Trust
for
spade.
yeah,
for my spade. Yeah, I resolved a land action.
Wow. Yeah. Awesome.
And before we go, I'm also at my stage going to discard this to gain 2 infamy and 1 less discontent, but I'm not going to take the infamy. I'm just going to colour in a box. Not that it affects anything.
So I'm gonna bury treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Bucket or bury all 3, and I'll get 3 stars. Yeah?
Discard up to 2, my dear.
Oh, up to 2. Okay.
Can't tell we're all going for
Who we
anything.
going for
Do we
legends?
feel like we're close?
No, I can't bury my moustache monkey anyway. Mustachioed
Oh,
monkey. So I get 2 stars. Cool.
And then
Okay.
we're our illustrious leader. So read 823. Or wait, instead, sorry.
What's
At the end of the current round, instead of reading the end of round entry, read 703.
703, please.
7. Oh, 3. Yar. Is action 1 locked?
Yes.
Yes.
Is diary written in the ship's log?
No.
It doesn't.
When morning arrives, everyone is back by the pier. Lise arrives and begins to chuckle.
I hope you have enjoyed your evening here. For every soul that spends more than an hour ashore falls victim to the spell of this place. Even now, my magic worms its way into your brains. 'Tis only a matter of unavoidable time before you are all my zombie slaves.
The crew looks wide-eyed at Rainey Swift, who stares at Lise for a long beat before turning to the crew and speaking.
Glad to be rid of this incompetent crew.
She says,
To the ship, please.
this gives Lise quite the laugh.
To Rainey Swift, the cruelest captain on the high seas.
And with that, he embraces Swift and they both vanish. Seconds later, the ghost ship that was anchored nearby turns and sails away.
Doomed. We're all doomed.
Cries Barnaby Cudgeons, and the crew murmurs in quiet panic. Although you can't help but agree, one of you steps forward to put on a brave face with a simple war cry.
Who wants revenge?
You rally, and the crew doesn't know what to do but to cheer.
If not the ghost, we'll kill Swift after that ship!
Cross off all remaining captain mission and captain's quarters entries from the ship's log.
I mean, like, do you want me to just tick cross them?
I feel no, across that's right. But she said she was going to stab him with lavender, and we didn't get a.
Nope.
We
Cross
didn't
off the remain.
He's a scurvy pirate.
Entries right cursed and abandoned on the ship's logs.
Can you
Cursed
quickly just
and
go
abandoned,
and
or
have a
cursed
do,
and abandoned.
Can you,
Cursed as
yeah.
one and abandoned as another.
Can you do 52 for me and make sure we weren't supposed to write something in?
Yeah.
Probably not, but it's all good.
52.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
We are now cursed and abandoned.
So what was that? 703.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm guessing it's probably going to play an impact when we get to the fight, which is
Can
probably just
I?
about to
Coming
get.
up.
Not as
I
yet.
had to make anything.
Yes. Written log. No.
I'm assuming
Erase
it's
that.
fine.
All right. Discard the current objective card and replace it with the objective card 9.
Mm-hmm.
Defeat the ghost ship from the objective card. The player with the highest infamy must choose one of the following. Stay and prepare for the fight, or leave the island.
Oh, we're gonna prepare for the fight, aren't we?
We're gonna leave the. Are we gonna leave the island for the fight?
Well, it says stay. and
Lock
prepare.
action 1. Unlock action 3.
Mm-hmm.
Begin a new round on this
So
ship.
this says set dial B to 0.
Dial B.
Yep. Which is called spirits.
Okay.
So bind the ghost ship and reduce its spirits. Oh no, sorry. No, sorry, we're wrong.
Okay.
When we get to the ghost ship, obviously they're going to have spirits on it, and then our
Can
job
I
will be to
do my
reduce it
thing
down
now?
to 0.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Do your quick.
Did we lock Dark Stairway after you cooked it?
it didn't say to.
No, it didn't say to.
Yeah, what was my- Timmy Fleet, that clever little boy. I thought he'd be the easiest to kill. Turns out that little scoundrel is one of the most deadly. Sneaky, too. He has escaped my bow and arrow and struck. He's escaped my bow and arrow over 1,040 times. Still, I'll get him in the end. I always do. Reroll +3, infamy +2, but I already know.
Mm-hmm. Actually, that makes me think, because we did this action,
It didn't have anything.
It didn't say to lock it.
lock. Okay.
Didn't say lock it. All right.
I am
Timer
doing
starting.
that.
You ready, Kate?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Timer starts now.
Are you gonna speak with a ghost? Like, are you gonna speak with a ghost?
Up to you.
Are you gonna? Do you like? If I don't do it, will you do it?
It's sure.
Oh,
I'll wait and still pull.
yeah, I was gonna do that as well. That's what I wanted to do, but I didn't want to do that and not prepare for what we clearly needed to do.
I was gonna say I thought that something else would happen, but it's
But you've got a lot more swagger than I do, so
But it doesn't require Soga.
we don't know what it requires. You're up first.
I guess I will speak with the ghost who is. Oh. I'm a lovesick pirate. Speak to the ghost who looks familiar to me. 483.
that's nice.
Is captain's? Oh, is captain written in the ship's log?
No.
You peer under the ghostly hood of the spirit, fearing what you'll find. Underneath the hood, a familiar face stares back at you. Oh, it's just that laughing ghost that you were trying to avoid. It gives you a ghostly smile, and you decide to question it. Why do you laugh, ghost? You ask. The ghost becomes completely still. It looks at you with a menacing stare.
Allow me to ask you a question.
It says,
What does a ghost pirate like to drink? Booze.
and it wanders off, laughing hysterically.
Misfortune +1. Lock action 3.
Cooked it. Should have gone with the crying one.
David, you're first.
No,
Oh
I
no,
think
Kate's
Kate's
first. No, steal from Gallop. You don't need it anymore.
I don't need that, but I want more shit. Because I've got
Why are
rid
you
of all my
stealing from me,
trophies.
though?
I'm just looking, man.
+1 to everything. +1 to everything, dog.
Because you can't bury it.
Yeah, it's like a when performing a skill check, add 1 to the result, regardless.
I mean,
I've got a mustachioed monkey.
I'm gonna have the dog. That seems like me. And then I will get us some more supplies, I guess. I'm already up on my infamy, but there's no point sharding because we want to stay here. So let's do that.
All right. I'll do. We're gonna have to chart a course.
Are you gonna steal from Carol?
I'm looking at what he's got now, and
The infamy one is.
yeah, Greybeard's pirate.
Oh my god, I would laugh so hard.
Yeah, you can take
that
it,
from
and
me.
then you can do the scare off the ghosts, and then you can get an extra thing.
You can take something back, I guess, if you want.
I did bid
I
that
feel
last time,
weirdly-
so yeah, makes sense.
So do that.
And then increase our supplies.
And then-
less direction now that I don't have
Course,
to
yeah.
take any more things off.
I will. No, I won't. I'll scare off the pesky crows. Supplies +1, infamy +3, which means instead of that, I will get coins.
Cool, so I'll wade in the steel pool.
Misfortune +1. Choose 2 of the following: reroll +1, infamy +2, supplies +1.
Well, that was shit. So I get 2.
Yep. Reroll +1, infamy +2, supplies.
You gonna grow?
+1.
Yeah, I'll go and I'll.
What, up to?
You can go another one if you like.
No, I'll get another. Alright. 703? Or is that only
8
No, 8
No.
2 3.
823 now? Is objective card 8 in play?
Yeah, no.
No.
3 plus 1?
Shit.
Oh, it's just a hit.
That's it.
Yeah, but it's only when we check.
Yep.
It's only when we check. Anyone got their last tokens?
No.
Nope.
No.
Highest infamy, stay or go?
I feel like we have to go.
If we go, we're gonna have to threat check, aren't we?
Maybe.
I mean,
But we're going to dark stairway until we get a better result.
we can leave. I'm happy to throw it out to the crew. What do we want to do? Because I don't know if we have to stay here to progress.
Yeah.
I think we have to go to find the ghost ship. That's where we're looking
Yeah.
for the ghost ship.
Okay,
Yeah.
then let's sleep.
Move the ship 1 space. And it doesn't, and we just got to draw from the pile.
This one?
You would travel away from that one. So.
Uh,
The Mermaid
Yep.
Island? I absolutely would. That's
16.
Creatures from the deep spring from the waters below, and soon they swarm the decks.
What should I do?
Cries a crew member in need of direction.
Callum, you decide. Go below deck and fight any down there,
who gets to
or
pick.
get them off the hull. Yeah, so Callum, he has the highest navigation.
I reckon get him off the hull. Highest navigation.
Yep.
I
You've
have
got
3.
Yeah,
I've got
I
1.
2. Because you needed one. So
Oh.
it's definitely you.
You nod, impressed as
I'm
the
not
crew
with you.
member swings on a rope, kicking foul beasts back into the roiling sea.
Is salt written on the ship's log?
No.
Remove navigation 16 from the game. Set dial A to 5.
Turn 2.
Set dial B to 4. Turn to page 79. Locked. Action 1. And go. Okay.
Oh, shit. I've got stuff.
I got stacks as well.
I'm a rescue crew.
Oh, guard started.
Take the one I have to. I was going to take it anyway.
Cool. So, picking foul beasts. What have the chickens ever done to you? No.
Yeah, invaders, we've got some kind of lizard things on board and we still need to get them off there. Wrecking stuff and stealing crew, and it looks like someone in the senior crew got pushed overboard. We need to guard both sides of the ship. to keep more from getting on, then we need to get below and kill those what's got downstairs. Save those you can and cut those sea critters down. A is the invaders and B is the captured crew.
Okay, so I've got 2.
Add 1 to your aim.
Perform an aim check.
Go big. Yep,
12.
12 plus.
Or 11.
Yep.
So that's fine. I'll keep that.
Yep.
Plus 4. So 15.
15 is reduce dial A by 1 and your infamy goes up by 2.
And then we lock this
Lock
action.
action 2.
No, hold on.
Nice. Then it would be me. Pushed overboard, increase my bronze. So I'm now at max bronze.
I have no brawn. Don't want to do bronze
Okay.
in things.
1. Shit. Can't roll worse than that. 1 is the worst.
Yep.
But can I spend a
Use
reroll?
reroll, yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
use a reroll, yeah.
Okay, so 1, 4, 5. Might use another
Hey.
reroll.
Hey, Scraper! Oh, Kenzie!
Kenzie Ray, Kenzie Ray.
That's right, 26. How are we?
Ooh, hi.
We are playing Forgotten Waters. So-
Scenario 2.
so technically this is scenario 3.
3,
We
okay.
actually skipped over to 3.
Okay.
So this is actually the second of this. We actually paused. We played the first half of this last week. So this is a continuation. If you haven't seen us before, so thank you, Kenzie, for raiding. If you haven't seen us, we play board games. So we play on Tuesday nights and Saturday nights. Tuesday night is our we play, so we usually try and play legacy games or a bit more intensive games. And Saturday night we play more fun, light-hearted games. We play the board game bar, where we make drinks that go with the games on our table.
Great.
Yeah, Kenzie, what were you playing tonight? Bones is here. Yeah. Scraper, it's great to see you. Yeah, thank you.
Hello.
I won.
You.
So I
Oh,
was
you won?
pushed. I was pushed overboard, and I fought my way back to the surface, and I get my +3 infamy. 1, 2, 3,
Sweet.
and I lock that.
I just got to the top.
Now here, you. Yeah, Brenton,
Cool.
52, the lovesick pirate, fights his way away from these squid people.
Nice.
Alright.
Mark has got needed. Yeah, there you go. I played some Minecraft, then a puzzle game that was very mean to you and Scray. Then Scray and I were very mean to a different puzzle game. Okay, you have to take out your anchor on a different one.
Alright. I got swagger +1 and now I'm doing a swagger check.
The
5.
Oh, you didn't have any misfortune.
No, I don't have
Oh, you still have 3?
He-
Yeah,
I
but
was
I
gonna
got
say
heaps.
he had
I got
all
heaps of swagger to boost it. So.
Okay, cool.
You want to get a 13 plus. Yeah.
Hi, chat.
Try every
What are we chatting? What else? Did I miss anything?
Shit, that's it.
Well,
Oh, we've got some RPGs coming up.
No, that's best of
So
Yeah.
8.
we haven't set a time or
9,
date for them
10,
yet,
11.
but Bones seem pretty happy with them. But I think everyone's
12.
pretty happy with them. So
12, reduce dial B by 3. Get yourself a 3.
No reroll, please.
sweet.
1 reroll.
Yeah.
We fight knock the creatures of the deep.
And what do you give yourself? A 3.
What?
Oh, Callum was finishing that with a.
No.
Okay, cool.
All right, swagger check. I have. a
Thanks,
misfortune.
Kenzie. Have fun.
So
you spend it one at a
5,
time?
No, it's 1 each turn.
They are 2 of us
Seven.
$100.
Five,
Do the
So
thing.
you
plus 7, 8.
Are we at
9,
90? Are we at 98?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Jesus Christ.
So reduce
Reduce it by
dial
another
by
3,
another
which
3.
gets us to 0.
If action 4 is not locked, lock action 4, which is any standee on action 4 is returned to a turner. You may steal a treasure from that player. But I wasn't stuck there, so you can't steal it.
Yep.
Job on.
Nice.
But, yeah.
We've saved all the group.
We have.
Okay.
Cool.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Too good.
But
Look
we've
at
still
that
got to
swagger.
we've still got to kill all
Yep.
of them.
So what is it now? It's
8, 3, 8.
where's my mouse? There it is.
Whee!
Spears again.
I was pushed over. Have fun running and
Have
running.
fun and running.
Yeah,
what was
you
it? 8.
enjoy. Thank you for the raid, Kenzie. Have a fabulous night.
Always a pleasure. Never
What number?
8, 3, 8.
Is dial A at 0?
No.
Actions 1 through 4 all locked?
No.
No. If the dial B is not at 0, crew -1, but it's at 0, so
Yes.
it's fine. Then reduce hull, supplies, or crew by 1 for each actions 1 through 4 that are not locked. So by
So
1.
one.
One by one.
One
Supplies.
or.
Yep.
Yep.
Then begin a round on this page.
Sweet.
Start
Okay.
timer. Go. Callum, you
Callum.
first.
Fine on deck.
Yep.
Me next. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
But I'll
changed
purge
it on
for
me.
them.
Oh,
Yeah, I've done that.
I'm really bad at exploration,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah,
don't
I'm done
do it when it's important.
And we're done.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm at least I've done that. So,
Exploration.
yep. So
Plus one.
exploration plus
and
1.
then an exploration check, my friend.
That's 12
Well.
Plus.
plus 3, 4.
Doesn't
So
matter. Read
16.
659.
6, 5,
Nice.
9.
The crew who follow you hang back, mouths agape, and watch the slaughter unfold. Black and blue gore slathers your body, and those creatures still below decks now find themselves trapped between wooden walls and your fury. None live to share the tale.
I'm an angry parent. Brawn plus 1.
Oh, huge.
Infamy plus 1.
Hey, you're back up the top.
Lock action 3.
That's
Nice. Now they're all locked. And we're about to kill a bunch of
Let's
squidmen.
kill
Yeah.
some bitches.
Murder around.
you're
Callum, you're
Callum?
first.
Well, I'll do. I can't get more brawn.
You're just so
I'll just-
brawny.
4. Let's find out what that gets me. That gets me an 11. 11. Ah, no, I'll do better. Come on. Hopefully. I'll do better. 7. Yeah, that'll get me 14.
Yep.
That's the top I can get.
Reduce style A by 3, and he gets infamy plus 3.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Back up, baby.
Kate.
I am next. Brawn plus 1.
So necessary because we're all gonna kill this shit.
But
Oh, I should have got the other one. The reroll would have been better.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah,
So-
get it back down to 0, and you can
Match that
come all
to
the way.
0. No, I can't all the way up.
Falling so far.
And then David's gonna knock
And
me
then
off.
we'll have
I mean, he has misfortune.
I have
but it's not
misfortune.
As likely. 7,
7 or. So it's a
It'll
5.
be fine.
Plus that's 7 plus 8 plus 9. That is 11.
Get yourself a reroll. Get yourself a reroll.
Reduce
probably the
style
best.
A by 2.
Yeah, no, I really wouldn't have 14 plus, but
Why? Because you wanted to get up.
because I would have got another.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would have got infamy, then I would have got my
Mm.
legendary.
Back up, baby. Quote from some IT guy in 2001. Cool. What are we at? 8:35.
Yep.
8:38.
838.
8:38.
58. Now they are all locked.
You dial A
Yes.
0.
Yes.
Yes.
You have defeated them.
Highest player moves the ship 1 space.
See you, mate. Climb back up there.
We'll stay middle of the board. Look at that.
Cool. It's a new navigation tile. 19.
You approach what you think is an island, but as you get closer, it seems to fade away, and all that is left is Lee's ghost ship stalking you.
And never calm it down, Bones. Never. Is no more screams written on the ship's log.
No.
You have so little written on there. Dial A to 3.
8 to 3.
Okay.
Set dial B to 13,
What?
Whoa. Holy
damn.
shit.
which is captured. Oh no, that's
No, we're
thank
moving.
God.
Where are we going to?
Place a lock token over the spirit's location features target icon. Oh, turn to page 65. Sorry,
65.
65.
There we go.
Oh, nice. What a
Spirit's token.
step.
Place lock token over the spirit's location features target icon.
Spirits?
What?
What?
Spirits target.
So we found the ghost ship, which means we've achieved this one. Find the ghost ship and reduce its spirit's dial to 0.
We haven't reduced it to 0.
Yeah.
Is that?
What is it? Read it one more time for us.
Place a lock token over the spirit's location features target icon.
Location
The
features.
spirits cannot be targeted while locked.
It must be that because the spirit's a B. Spirits are
Oh,
dog.
so you can't you can put it on B.
Yeah.
So you just put it on the lock
No,
on the B.
On the B.
So we can't target B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. And
Okay.
Who's good
to
at
read out
aim?
this one.
Oh, sorry. Those are living corpses over there, so don't expect a fair fight. The drowned dead will crawl up the ship and drag anyone they find down into the brine. Vile spirits will pop up anywhere, so don't be surprised if hiding below deck does you no good. These bastards have been to Davy once before, so let's send them right back. Aim our guns and either bring down the spirits on that ship or bring down the ship itself.
Standing up at the table,
Okay.
classic program.
So we can only
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay,
Kate.
who can shoot stuff good?
I can.
No.
Me. I'm really good at shooting stuff.
And I'll load some cannons because we have 3 unloaded cannons right now.
I guess then I will do repel the drowned.
I'll aim.
Oh, I'm gonna do that.
Cool.
Oh, we should have. Yeah, we should have got that A down. Oh, you can probably do it.
Okay, load the cannons.
Got a
Depends.
20 plus.
Choose two of the following.
Yeah, we definitely should have had 2 people on that.
No, because he can get a 20 plus. He's got this. Load level 4.
Okay. Choose 2 of the following. Send 1 supply to flip cannon from its unloaded to its loaded. May choose multiply. Infinite +1. No. Reroll +1. I already have a couple, so I'm gonna do 2
Two load.
supplies, and I'm gonna load the 2 and the 4.
Cool.
So fucking fuck some
Okay.
shit.
Rerolling.
Fire the cannons.
Scrap band
Oh, Scray.
What?
I think it's like everything else is for 5 minutes, but still, 5 minutes is a long time.
Holy fuck!
Oh, Scray. Oh, Scray.
And-
What?
I have 3 rerolls.
yeah, and Kate's got
I
two.
got 2.
Scray, why, please? I'll give you anything else.
Oh shit!
I have 3 rerolls. And I can just set it to 9. What do I need to get? What's a good one?
You want to get to 20 plus
Oh,
to kill
Holy
this shit.
Fuck! You just really screwed us over, man. Holy shit!
Cal.
Shit. Is yours technically a reroll if you're just resetting the dice?
When using a reroll token, instead of re-rolling, you may it's not re-rolling.
Beneficial.
Since you rolled a 1, you can roll 1 more.
oh.
Or do I just set it to 9?
Take it to 9, which makes it 18, but then what's your plus for aim?
4.
So
Yeah,
it goes
that'll get us to
22.
22.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my god, you almost just literally murdered us. What a power move it was.
power move.
Wow.
It just made a Scrape's colour get brighter as well. He's been like a dark green and then came in.
Yeah.
Wow.
What
Alright.
what
So
a
what,
move
now-
point
Like, we're
right
taking
now.
the 9 because you technically are re-rolling, you are cheating. But I want to know what you would have rolled because he has allowed 1 re-roll.
Alright.
Doesn't
12. He took the
matter.
9. Doesn't matter. So
Cool.
reduce thing down by 3.
Reduce A by 3.
Yeah.
And you get 3 infamy.
Not that matters because you'll take it from me.
All right, Cal,
And-
propel the drown.
I can't get any more brawn, but I will take my brawn check. A 4. I'm not allowed to re-roll.
Fuck.
Oh my
What
god.
a power move.
So
I
what?
just-
Reroll is now until 37.
Do not send us love hearts after you just fucked us over. Did someone have a timer going for this?
So that was
blasphemy?
2 minutes ago. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I got
Well,
an
that says
11.
5 minutes, 7 minutes ago.
I got an 11, which allows me to get 3 infamy, and nobody drowns.
Yay!
Hey.
Fight them off.
Nice job.
They're in my head.
David.
Read entry 574.
I'm I'm not even mad. I'm like,
That was incredible.
That was
That was
kudos.
still amazing.
Kudos. That was just perfect timing, Screen. That was
You
wow.
You begin to
Wow.
feel discombobulated and woozy, and soon, deep inside your noggin, you can hear a chorus of damned souls calling your name. No, you cry. Get out of my head, you devils! But the voices persist, and an odd, prickly sensation begins to creep into your fingers and up your arm. You fear you may be about to lose control of your body. What do you do?
what do I do?
Ignore it and continue to do what you were doing. Smack yourself really hard in the face.
You got
Close your eyes and try to relax. Throw yourself into the water.
Oh,
Those are great options.
they're not great, are they? What's the second one?
Smack yourself really hard in the face.
Do
Yeah.
that.
Break
You've
your
got a
nose.
scar
Break your
anyway.
nose.
I'm already disfigured.
See if you can break your nose anymore.
You smack yourself several times, but it is of no help, and so you do what you must. You slam your face into a nearby barrel, relieving your head of the dead's dark influence, along with a tooth and several years' worth of piano lessons.
Discard all of your reroll tokens.
No, we can't use them anyway.
Infamy -3.
Yeah, it's already at the bottom.
Lock action 6.
Sweet.
Alright,
All right.
Away we go.
round end.
Round end. What number?
831.
Is bar B at 0?
Definitely not.
Are you at 0?
Is A at 0?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is abandoned written on the ship's log?
Yes!
Is captain written on the ship's log?
No!
Lee's laughter carries over the wind.
You think you have defeated me? Your souls will still be mine.
But Captain Swift suddenly appears on the deck of the ghost ship. She unsheathes a glowing dagger covered in runes from her belt.
You die, they're free, Horatio.
She says. He looks at her skeptically, and Swift jumps at him. She throws the dagger, and it sticks into Lee's, who flies back screaming.
What have you done?
He howls, his eyes wide with fright, and he only just finds his feet and his cutlass before Swift is upon him. The two clash, blades swinging and parrying each other aside. Everyone cheers when Captain Swift runs her blade through Lee's. But though grievously pained, he is not slain outright like a mortal might be. And your cheers turn to screams when he cuts open her throat and she falls dead.
Fools!
He screams, staggering away, clutching his wounds.
There's nothing you can do to save yourselves! Quickly, my servants! Away!
And the ship sails and then fades away.
Fade away, fade away.
So, did she just die?
Yeah, Swift just got
It's just
split.
there.
Retrieve card 78. Swift's spell from the story deck.
Oh.
Write captain in
Hey!
the ship's log.
Hey!
The highest infamy player moves the ship one space.
I'm going to move us slightly closer to the mermaid now.
Of course you are.
At any time. Who is that? Just a collective.
Yep.
There you go.
At any time, the players may collectively discard reroll tokens equal to the current threat to remove a lock token from the current from a location's feature target.
So we can
Guess
unlock
what?
the.
Our reroll.
It's complete.
Hey! If you're going to smack yourself by a paddle for $600.
Number 18.
18. All right, 18. Read to the player with the highest aim. I have 4.
I have
No,
4.
two.
Or
I have 4
so-
plus 2.
Callum. It will be Callum. Yeah.
The ghost ship of Captain Lee's bursts from the billowing fog. You race below deck to rouse the crew, but find Victor Brown sitting up in his hammock, muttering to himself. You shine a lantern in his face and take in his wide eyes and feral grin.
Lees is only here to help.
Brown hisses.
Yes, he tells me so. We must invite him aboard immediately.
Callum,
Doesn't sound sus.
do you shoot Vic Brown in the head? Or do you shoot Vic Brown in the face?
I want to shoot Big Brown out of a cannon, so I'm going to shoot him in the head.
There is no time for this sorcery. You relieve Brown of his life, certain this fate is better than what awaited him.
Fully throwing him in the cannon.
Remove navigation token 18 from the game.
Oh.
Is no more screams written on the ship's log.
Noob.
Crew -1. Set dial A to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Set dial B to 13. Turn to page 65. We're already on there.
Yeah.
Place a lock over the spirit's location feature target icon. The spirits cannot be targeted while locked. So we actually keep that on.
Why?
Yeah,
Because we didn't change page. Yeah.
Okay.
We need to get rid of 3 rerolls so we can unlock Swift Spell, correct?
We did the crew -1.
I ain't got any.
So 3 rerolls to what?
I'll
To
do
unlock the
1, 2,
spell.
3.
1, 2. You got
3.
one?
And then we've unlocked
We can
Swift
unlock-
Spell, so we can now shoot B, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because we need to fucking take out
Yeah.
the spirits, yeah?
Yeah. Cool. Set timer. Go.
Cool. I'm going to... Fire cannons.
I will also fire cannons.
How many cannons have we got? Oh,
1. So
okay.
Do you
Kate
want
can
to
do
repel or
2.
do you want to do screams below? Because we haven't done screams below yet.
No, I'm gonna repel.
Or you calm the crew. Oh, we got no distance.
Yeah, but I got discontent.
Alright. So Kate first.
What you gonna load? So load the 4 for sure.
Yeah, I'd definitely load the 4. I feel like I should just load the other one because we're going to need to take some shit out, yeah? Can I upgrade any in any?
Oh, you can, yeah. You can upgrade the 1 or 2.
No, you can't.
Oh,
there's no
okay.
option there.
Mm-hmm. You can get a reroll if you want to. Get yourself
Got a
second
reroll.
I've got one. No, I'll load the other cannon
Okay.
and have them ready. Because I feel like we're in our fight mode.
Cool. Callum.
Cool. Get one aim. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Oh, I didn't do
2,
my thing.
5.
Oh, you should. He should. He should
Yeah,
have done that at
yeah.
the end of the raid round.
At long last, we found it. The ship with the candy cane flag. It was abandoned save for a few trinkets and a box of suck-em-up diapers. There was a letter in the captain's quarters, though. Its message was brief. If you want the boy, meet me at Iron Skull Island and come alone. I guess I got no choice. Treasure +1 and supplies +1.
Nice. $600 is strangely specific for buying a paddle.
Yeah.
Bonus John,
Yeah. If I,
very specific.
it's oddly specific.
Oddly specific.
It comes from an in-joke within our stream. Of, apparently, I have a $600 paddle.
$600
Yeah.
paddle. Ah.
Oh, I'm going to shoot with the level 4 cannon because I stole it. I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to shoot with that one.
Let's do it. Fire!
6 plus 9 equals 15
Dang.
plus 7 equals 20 plus.
Yes.
So I'll reduce B by 3 and I'll increase my infamy by 3.
Cool.
So if you can turn the spirits down by 3 to 10, yeah?
Yep.
As well.
Yeah.
And which one did you use? 4?
I use the level 4 cannon.
Cool. Yes, please.
Last week I bought
Ring sandals.
Last week I bought some wasabi.
Yes, they're in the.
Chickpeas?
They're in the.
Sweet.
Next.
Yes. No, they're with the cookies and cashews.
Cool.
Did you guys want these?
No.
We'll finish this and then I'll go up and get one.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bone says $600 paddle. The year Dan and his family couldn't afford to celebrate Christmas. So I'm going to go again. Awesome.
All right. Fire.
7. What's the highest?
20 plus.
So if I change that, oh sorry, and I get to go up on a aim, but I don't have any more constellations to fill in. It's going to be +5 there, 10.
Yep.
So it's
17,
19.
19.
Does anyone have a +1 aim?
No.
No.
So you're gonna be on 19, which reduces it down by 2.
Or you can take a 9 and get it down by 3.
Yeah.
You could just take a 9.
Oh yeah, that's what I can do. Sorry. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boom. So take it down by 3. What does that
Okay,
lesbian pirate say
and-
to her lover? I don't know.
Your infamy goes up by 3.
Dan has a dungeon, and it's not for playing D&D.
Scissor me tenders.
All right, I'm gonna repel the drown. Brawn +1.
Hey Steve, welcome. You missed some stuff.
And do a brawn check. Misfortune, nice.
I can't get lower than a 1.
Lower than a 1. That's not going to be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
Ban Stephanicus.
Who goes down by 1?
But I get a ring. Oh, on it.
Alright.
Awesome. All right, that ends. So it's
All
8:31.
my misfortune's gone for now.
That was from your patrons go, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was my disfigurement.
Is Barl there? No. Is A at 0? No. For each of the following actions that isn't locked, resolve the corresponding effects. Repel the drowned. Is that locked?
No.
Minor discontent +1. Screams below. Discontent +1. Ren roll die. 7. Reduce hull crew and or suppliers by a total of 4.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
1,
Yep.
2, 3,
4. Oh no, hull's harder to get.
But they haven't been attacking the hull.
I can get. Yeah. No, they haven't been. All right. Yeah. Do that. Yep.
Because supplies
We
to
need
shoot.
supplies for
Yeah,
aims.
we
Yeah.
need
Do
to,
that.
yeah,
Yep.
to load the cannons, yeah.
And we're waiting on Kate to come back. So, Steve, how's your honeymoon going? Doc's here as well. Did Kate run from Dan? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. How are we, Doc? And how are we, Steve? How's your honeymoon going? We don't have lapel marks on, so it's all good. What was that? keep the pressure low.
It's good to have you, dog. And
Yeah.
yourself, Stephanicus, Stevie J.
I think have you completed your?
No,
you've
I
got
have
one
not.
more.
I need one more.
And David needs one more as well. But Kate's completed hers. I've completed mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're at it. We're there. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Iron Skull Island at some point if we survive.
Yeah.
We need to survive.
Yeah.
We're not good at that. No.
That old chestnut. I see what you did.
I like it.
Mother Malcolm.
And we've got wasabi nuts.
Mm-hmm.
These nuts.
Oh,
Good.
oh, they are wasabi nuts. Oh, they're wasabi nuts.
My
They're
God,
good,
you
though.
have slippers. That's
Yeah, I've got my
horrible.
moccasins on. That's all
Yeah.
right.
I cleared your
Just
barnacles.
noticed.
All right, we are.
What happened? Did we kill some shit?
Yeah, but we also lost a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
well.
we probably don't want to leave A on at 3. And set timer, go.
So we want to take a.
Cool, you're first.
Yep, I'm first. I'll keep firing.
I will come through.
I'm gonna.
We need to
We got
repel the
fire?
drown and screams, yeah. Alright,
So you need to get plus 16 plus.
okay.
I don't have any misfortune now.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Me.
Load some cannons.
I'm gonna.
Where's wasabi nuts?
Spend 1 for 1, and then get some reroll.
Yeah,
issue.
I'm gonna get a reroll, please.
Alright.
Mhm.
So that's my turn.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's a good name.
What are you shooting at? 3? 8 just to get rid of it? So you can kill it?
Yeah.
Which one are you using?
Right,
10.
roll.
I was meant to do that before, but yeah. So I'm guessing I would have done.
Would you have though?
Well, I've got 2,
Yeah.
4, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon
So, no.
you do level 2.
Yeah.
reduce the A to 0.
By 3. Yes, get the fuck out of here.
Yep, and I.
Oh, hi, Doc Savage. Hi,
Cool.
Steve. Wow, so much happened. I did run from Daniel, absolutely. I was getting. Don't know why that was an assumption, but yes, that happened.
Get yourself a brawn, you brawny man.
David,
Right. Repel the drown. Here we go.
did you get a brawn?
One.
Yep.
Okay. 10 plus 15, 18, 19.
Infamy plus 4, reroll plus 1, lock the action.
Instead of infamy, I'm actually not going to get infamy. I'm going to get a skill.
Your last skill. You mean your last? It's not a skill.
Yeah.
Is it a skill?
No. See, skill. Gain
Oh.
one skill, which then gets me 8.
No.
That one was the
Foolishly.
skill.
I think I did that wrong before. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I get myself 1 swagger. It also gives me my flag. And I reduce the discontentment down by 1.
Oh, good.
Nice. So that's everyone complete.
Mhm.
You guys want to read out your things?
I'll do this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Water. A shark swam up beside the ship with an overlarge parrot lodged in its teeth and a bottle tied to its tail. One of the men retrieved it and found it was addressed to me. Inside was a map claiming to reveal or move Folk City along with instructions on how to get into its gate. It's time to get my lover. -3 infamy.
Get your mermaids off.
Yeah, that's what it says. And that's the result of me completing my game. I actually lose.
Infamy.
That's terrible.
Well, it felt weird doing good for others. But talking to that royal explorer we met into giving his crew a fair wage sure was rewarding. Maybe once our little adventure is concluded, I'll use my abilities to talk the captain into doing the same. Discard all your misfortune. Oh, what? I had 3 of them. That's right. And then reroll +2.
Awesome.
Lee's laughter carries over the wind.
You think you have defeated me? Your souls will still be mine.
And with that, the ghost ship fades away.
We can't keep aiming at the hull.
Shouts potty mouth Martin.
We have to do something about those spirits if we want to take that no good mother Lee's. You got that?
It actually says bleep. You got that? Highest infamy player. Choose to move the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to fucking
Yeah.
get some shit though.
We have to get the
Now,
Yeah,
stuff.
we're,
No.
15.
Yeah, we are.
We're in trouble.
Read the following to the gunner. That is me.
Ghost ship! Comes the terrified cry from the crow's nest. The haunting vessel emerges from the fog, and soon you hear new cries.
Intruders!
Some of Lee's zombie horde climb from the waters. You watch in horror as a bloated green corpse grabs hold of a cannon and its gunner.
Not our cannon.
No, I'm going to save cannon. Fuck the crew. Save crew, save cannon. Save your cannon.
You grab hold of the cannon, but the dead man falls backwards, taking the screaming woman with it.
Remove navigation token 15 from the game. Crew -1.
Yep.
Dial A to 3.
Velveeta's 13.
A to 13.
Fuck me.
yeah.
We're in so much
We
trouble.
are in big trouble.
But we've got all of now, isn't it?
Turn to 65. Place the lock token over their spirits. So we've got the last spirit.
Do we have enough rerolls?
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna leave. They're saying goodbye.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Kate. Welcome back.
No more scream. Is no more. No, it is not.
I don't know why we're saying goodbye.
Ready?
No.
Oh, no, we want to just...
Yeah,
we
we
want
want
to do
to
this.
unlock
Three rolls. I got 3.
I got none.
I got none.
I can give up
2 and 1.
2 and 1.
Yep.
You didn't have to
Jesus
go.
fuck, we're in so much trouble.
Ready? Alright. So it's just going to be shooting this.
We
damn thing.
just need to shoot
Yep.
it.
I'm shooting. We need that to be
Are we
unloaded.
loaded? Fully loaded?
No.
No, we're not.
But we've got
We've-
2 loaded, so
we've got 2
two
loaded.
people can shoot.
Or
We
3.
need to do screams
Load one
below as
more
well.
and we could.
Someone needs to do screams below.
I'll do screens for because I've got a shitload of things.
So I need someone else to shoot with me.
I'll shoot because I've got
You'll
4.
shoot. I'll load.
Yep.
Or, we're running low supplies.
Yeah, that's
No,
fine.
that's
I've got.
what we're gonna
Yeah,
do.
we're
Three.
going to need to.
Prime
We've got
time.
17.
15 seconds.
You're next.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
You've
You're
got
next.
your-
Oh shit! Sorry, I thought you had your thing out, so I just thought.
I have nothing out.
Yeah.
Flip that!
It was better because he was leaning over the table when he did it.
Moving right along.
David, you're first.
Oh,
Load the
okay. It
cannon.
makes sense now.
Okay,
You're
just
loading
fire.
one of them.
After Daniel decides to take the
I was a screaming woman. I got it
Ah,
now.
okay.
I'm in. I'm in.
Yep.
Well, we need to load. Okay.
Yep.
Right. So
So you've
go.
done that.
Done.
Yeah. And then get yourself a
choose another
reroll,
one.
I guess.
Reroll.
Yeah, we need those 2.
So I'm next.
Choose which one you're shooting first. next time.
I am. So I'll shoot from the big one.
Do you get to?
No, I
20?
don't have any reroll.
But do you get to 20 anyway?
7.
Plus 9.
16.
16, 20. Done.
Yep.
Minus 3 on B.
Yep. Sorry.
That's alright.
So you're shooting cannon level 2, I assume?
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Have you given yourself an extra aim?
No.
Okay. So you're getting a plus 10 to this roll. Plus 10? Yeah, plus 11. You got a plus 11 to this roll.
Why am I getting plus 11?
Because
5
you've
from the
got
cannon.
5 from the cannon, 5 from here, plus your
11,
dog. So
yeah.
11. So you need a 9 plus. Would be ideal.
You got a reroll.
Then we don't have enough to.
We're not going to run away from the ship.
Okay. No,
Ah.
But you're still going to get a
Yeah.
16.
down 2, and you go up on your infamy by 1.
That's.
Alright.
And
Count.
then 5, 7, 3 for me.
5, 7, 3.
Bones.
As soon as you descend the hatch, you find yourself growing
They're
disoriented.
not above my
dizzy.
elbows. It's
You
fine.
try to follow
You
the
can't see them.
sounds of the screams, but keep getting turned around. Some devilry has turned the insides of your small sailing vessel into a nightmarish labyrinth of evil.
Is diary written in the ship's log?
No.
Navigation +1.
Me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll perform a nav check.
Oh, okay. Sure. 7 plus 4. 11?
11.
That is not enough.
You emerge from below, gasping for air as if you had been drowning in deep water. You are safe, but the screaming from below does not let up.
Misfortune +1. And we go again. Oh no, sorry. What's round end?
Yep, 8, 3, 1.
I get 2.
I got a misfortune.
Okay.
Oh, did
One.
you just get one?
Yeah.
I get 1. I get 2, mate.
Whereabouts?
Yeah.
Two.
Is dial B at 0?
No.
Is dial A at 0?
No.
No. Discontent plus. So discontent +1.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Roll a die. Reduce hull, crew, and/or suppliers by a total of 3.
3. Cool.
Yep.
True.
Crew by down by 1. Hull down by 2. And there we go.
We're about to be fucked.
We have to win. We're not good at this game.
And we are not good at this game.
Why do we all get
What?
misfortune?
That's what it says. Misfortune +1. All players misfortune +1.
We
Begin a
should,
new round on this page.
yeah. So
We
we
would've-
picked
we
it
would've-
by shooting the ship.
we
If we
should've-
didn't shot the ship
yeah.
before, we would have. Yeah.
Well, that was
Alright,
stupid.
ready? 40 seconds on the clock. Am I shooting again?
Yeah, we have to.
Someone has to load though.
It's me first, but
Oh, okay. Sorry. You go first.
I mean, we need to load 2 and shoot 2. So I'll load, you shoot.
Can I
You
shoot
load
and then
and you
you
shoot.
can screams below?
Hang on,
Why
what's
do we
your-
need-
what's
you
your
shoot it.
aim?
my.
Or someone screams
Yeah,
bullet.
no, just do. Why do we need to do screams below?
No, no, well,
Because it's hurting our discontent.
Well, then we can get.
Or we can all
calm-
three- actually,
I
all
can
three
get
of
calm
us-
the crew and
All
take
three
it
of us can
content
shoot.
down.
All three of us can shoot.
No, we don't have enough supplies.
Wait,
Yes.
I can.
Yeah,
calm,
we've already got one
I can
loaded.
calm the crew and take down this.
Yeah, but we don't
I
have
can
enough.
only load one more.
Does
Five,
any-
five,
Fire,
four,
fire,
three.
fire.
Ah, done.
Can anybody discard a thing to get a
Yeah, get rid.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Get us some supplies,
done, and then you can shoot.
and then I'll spend both of them, and I'll
Good
load
luck.
the 2 cannons.
Nice.
No, it's me first.
Which one are you going to use? No,
Hang on, we
you-
get to choose 2.
Yeah, she's.
So
They're all now reloaded.
I get 2, 4, 6, 7.
I get 6 plus 6 to my aim. What do you get a plus to your aim?
I get a 2.
All right,
So
so
you're going to get a
leave
3,
the-
aren't you?
Yeah, add 1 to your aim.
Yeah, yeah.
sorry.
So I'll do the level 1 then.
Mhm.
So 11, 10, and 10. Cool. So that's plus 2, 4, 6, 7, 10. So that's 20. So that's 3.
Okay, that's nice.
And I go. Do I get?
Infamy,
Infamy?
plus 3.
Yep. So I go up.
Yeah.
David. You. No.
I'm here.
No, you
Yeah,
went.
Dave.
You were with us.
You
No,
were.
I'm here.
No,
You
you,
were
you were
with
on
us.
fire. Yeah, you're on fire. I loaded. You're
Okay.
firing. Yeah.
So.
Now you
you're-
get to shoot, so you get your plus 1 to your aim.
Which is 3.
Yep. Which cannon are you using?
He's using that.
But you got to do your. Don't
You
use
gotta
that
do your
first.
misfortune
Misfortune first. Which is fine. You can't roll less
You
than
can't
1.
roll. Yeah.
Sweet.
10.
So
Three
then
roll
roll.
1.
8
8.
plus
So that's 17, 20.
20.
Okay, down by 3.
3, and your infamy goes up.
By 3.
And then there's me,
Then it's Callum.
and I've got to use cannon number 2.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You
Sweet.
get plus 5.
Don't roll a 1. 8. Use one of my misfortunes because I have to.
Yep.
3. That's probably no. 3 plus what? 5 is 8.
Yep.
Plus 6 equals
Takes us down by
14.
2.
Takes it down by 2.
14. But no,
Don't-
plus 2.
Yes, 16 is
16.
enough to reduce dial by 2,
By 2.
which gets us to 0.
831.
Yep.
Is down to 0. Yes.
Fuck!
That's what I think.
Is Dalby down to 0?
Yes.
Yes. Is magic words written in the ship log?
No.
Well, then how do we use Swift Spell?
An anguished howl rises up from the
Imagine if we
ghost
had
ship.
one.
You cannot defeat me!
Lee's bellows as the last of his ship collapses into the ocean.
Do not think for a. Oh gods. I can't swim! I can't swim! Somebody!
But his cries vanish amid the sounds of the sea. Everyone aboard gasps as hundreds of glowing lights rise from the water and ascend into the sky. UFOs, says Dumb Dale sagely. No, I'm pretty sure those are the souls of the zombie slaves. Finally freed, you tell him. He shrugs. Agree to disagree. The bowsprit of Lee's vessel still sticks out of the water, and standing upon it is the ghost of Rainey Swift. She looks happy in a way you have not seen before, and she gives you a grin and a tip of her ghost cap before fading away. And you whisper, "Go drink the heavens dry, Captain."
Congratulations, you have adventure. Starting with the player with the highest infamy and proceeding clockwise, each player resolves the constellation events. They have one or more constellation event tokens, and then consults the ending chart on their player sheet and reads their indicated ending. So starting with David, your highest infamy.
Legendary! Yeah.
Oh, it's because
I think they're all legendary.
Yeah,
I think all of us are legendary, yeah?
Your grand adventure concluded, you begin to wonder what is next. The answer comes when you are approached by the agent of the Grand Pirate Council. The council's heard about you, says the agent, and your friend, Sally the Slag, has written a letter of recommendation. The council thinks you'd make an excellent pirate lawyer. What do you say? A lawyer, you scoff. Sounds rather dull for someone of my skill level. Dull, laughs the agent. Listen, you, council members are always being accused of the most heinous crimes in the world. Crimes which they are assuredly all guilty of, and for which there is insurmountable evidence proving that guilt. This is the hardest job in the world. Plus, you'll be filthy rich, and I mean real filthy. I'll do it. You agree, and then quickly sign the profit contract.
All right. Legendary as well. You approach Iron Skull Island just as the note instructs. You can see the ship with the candy cane flag docked near the coast. As you make your way to the island's interior, you come across a gathering of pirates with Cockatoo tied up behind them. Finally, you have located the boy, but as you approach, the captain spots you and holds up her hand. She informs you that the boy is free to go, provided you give up the magical compass that has been in your family for generations. Pardon me. When you insist you have no idea what she is talking about, the pirate checks their notes and groaningly conclude they have mistaken you for someone else. Sorry, matey, the captain says with a shrug. No hard feelings, eh? And with that, you rescue your beloved Cockatoo and return him to the ship. You become filthy rich as a lawyer.
A filthy rich lawyer.
And you just find out it was all the
Yeah.
I'm last. Oh no, I went.
You got infamy food that, man.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. You followed a map to a massive fortress rising out of the water, where you are apprehended by guards with livery bearing the sign of coffee in bed. You're dragged before the merkin, who says, I am told you have fallen in love with one of my subjects. It would seem your feelings are returned, but this is pretty gross, because you know, compatibility. Oh, for crying out loud, I'm not the only one who's thinking it, right? And he looks around for support. Oh, whatever, mutters the king. But if you two figure out how to make it work, please don't bring that cross-species abomination to any family events. Understood? So you and your love live happily ever after, along with your 5,000 offspring.
5,000!
Yep.
What the hell did you do?
Good luck feeding him.
Did she just lay eggs and you just...
Alone.
I love the hand movement. Like we have to.
That's right. I'll add them to my list and put them out for you.
Oh.
Wow.
All right. Legendary. After months more of searching, it comes down to this. You triple backflip into the most powerful version of your strike move, definitely extinguishing the life of the final fleet. You feel a strange calm come over you, knowing that you've earned a sizable payday from your benefactor, but also that you've struck a major blow against the Lavender Syndicate, and for the first time in your life, you consider using your skills to hunt the evil and the corrupt. From that day forward, you go out, bow and arrow in hand, riding upon the most majestic and virile dragon you can find. You swear an oath to stamp out villainy wherever it decides to germinate, and your resulting adventures inspire 4 best-selling novels.
Wow.
So,
Great ending.
So,
Great
you
ending.
become a lawyer.
yeah.
You fly away on a dragon. You have 5,000 kids.
You got a cockatoo.
Oh, you got his kid. Who's
I got my kid back. It was taken by accident. Oh, please.
classic parent. No reward.
It sucks.
Gotta teach it. Don't have kids, guys.
So that was.
Fuck yeah, I ran away with a dragon. How is that?
So not a thing you've said the entire time. And you're like, yes, dragon.
What was the cue for that?
A large and imposing beast.
You chose dragon?
Yes. Obviously.
I thought a dragon's a beast.
Absolutely is a beast. What are you talking about?
Bones, I fell asleep. What happened? No, never mind. Nothing.
Yeah,
Didn't miss
Nah,
anything at all.
nah. So that was, I think, technically campaign 3, but our second campaign in Forgotten Waters. Thoughts on this as opposed to the intro or the first half of this session?
We won.
We did.
won.
Huge.
And we all got legendary.
We did.
It was a lot easier to get
Oh,
legendary.
sorry, Steve. Thanks. Mine's always
check.
horrendous.
Spin. Right.
Oh,
Ignatius the Swole.
On the swap.
my back just cracked.
She hasn't had good posture for
I have horrendous posture.
You can mark it as complete.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yay!
Hey.
Good game.
Good game.
That
Yeah.
came really down to the wire. That last round was very stressful.
Yeah.
We fucked up by running away 2 times, didn't we? That was stupid.
No, well, we didn't run away. We shot at the
We
first.
shot at a ghost ship.
We
Yeah.
shot the hole. Yeah.
Which
and then
we
we
shouldn't
did
have
it
done.
again.
And then we shot the hole second time.
We had to shoot
After
the hole
bringing-
we had to shoot the hole the first time, so we could do the scene
Yeah.
where we lost Captain.
Swift, yeah.
Which
And
I
finished
feel
off the
like
ship.
we shouldn't have lost Captain Swift.
Do you reckon we could have done something to save him?
No, I don't know, but I just feel like we did the captain's mission and we did
How
lots.
fucking dolphins didn't come back for it like and eat the
Yeah.
dude at the end, man? What were your dolphin
Remember
friends?
the gold dolphins with
What was
the
the-
sheep
what
guns
was-
strapped to them?
Yeah.
No, that was you.
And you get seminated and you get seminated.
No, I can't imagine it like they lay legs and you just go do your thing.
Can you pose there looking imposing?
You know, seahorse dads look after all the kids. You're not far off. You know, mermaids aren't far away from seahorses.
There you go, give it to him.
So you have to look after 5,000 kids.
I'm quite confident I believe in natural selection.
Just gonna fucking ride on my dragon, bitch.
No, you don't kill anyone ever again.
No, I hunt down the villains. It says I go out, bow and arrow in hand, riding upon a dragon, swearing an oath to stamp out villainy wherever it decides to germinate.
I'm confident she won't ever see me.
I know there's germination going.
Living the dream.
Just don't bring him to family gatherings.
so cooked. Like he's just like, this is pretty gross.
Yeah, thanks.
Compatibility. Like,
Yeah, Kate gets a dragon. I get my cockatoo back.
he named his child Cockatoo. That's
I
what
didn't name him cockatoo.
That's what
He
he
came
did.
onto the ship, and I just,
He deserves
felt like being his father.
nothing better.
I wasn't even his real father.
I mean, you still have best move with the no rerolls, I must.
Oh,
admit.
God, that was
fucking
timing.
incredible.
That like even with my using the
Yeah.
forgery kit to circumnavigate that still impacted
Oh,
2 of you quite heavily.
Yeah, yeah.
Bullshit. In the best
Good
way.
timing. Yeah, hilarious.
fair played.
Any changes to your thoughts on the game? Do you remember what they were last week in terms of would you play it again?
I had a bit of a mid-review flip.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm thinking actually that there's like, okay, so how do you get good at this game? You don't do. Like, is that right? Like,
I don't know. I think you do.
how do you win this game? Really?
I think we've gotten better at it because we are more aware of what could happen, so we're kind of preparing for it.
Mm-hmm.
In the first game, Cooper, we just didn't pay attention to it,
No.
and then we needed a fight, and we had
And we
no
had
supplies.
literally- we had no fucking
Yeah.
anything though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so it's kind of, I think that the more plays you get on it, the more you can kind of,
Keep an eye on all the important
Yeah.
things.
But is
Yeah.
that getting good or is that just knowing what, like, is that just sort of metagaming?
Yeah.
Is it metagaming though, or is it just being more acutely aware that these are the things
Of
that
the
could
game
happen?
speeches.
How do we keep that afloat?
Mm.
Because
I
I
mean-
wouldn't say that that's metagaming so much as
Just being aware of what the game is. And,
Yeah.
and is metagaming a thing in board games?
metagaming can absolutely be a thing in board games. In role playing games for sure, but in board games,
Well, yeah, because the more you play something, the more you can predict what's coming up.
Mm.
And
And the more
but
you know
in
what
this game, I
things
don't
are.
think there is metagaming against each other in terms of knowing what ticks you have and knowing what you're good at. But that is that metagaming, or is that actually no? You're all crewmates on a ship. You're gonna know what your skills
What
and
is
abilities
happening?
are.
Yeah.
what I would say is it is like I think the stealing treasures is it's a dick thing, right? Because it means that like you
Would you
like,
stop doing it?
But well, I was thinking to myself, going, I can take a skill from you guys and put it onto me, but really, at the end of the day, what does it mean? Like, I'm not really gonna, like, I'm just not sure. It doesn't really. I don't think. I'm really bouncing off this kind of co-op competitive kind of idea. Like we're competing against each other, but we're trying to do the same thing. So that's probably where I'm just bouncing off it a little bit. But I really liked. Tell you what I really like. I really like the kind of the endings, the way it builds, like the ghost ship fights and all that. That works really well. I like that bit.
I think for me, I mean, I was sort of talking to that a bit. I made a lot of decisions this game because we'd set ourselves up so well.
Yeah.
I stopped making decisions competitively and just
Same.
made
Same,
decisions.
actually.
I loaded like 17 cannons. I'm like, I don't
Like
have to do
I
these.
didn't need brawn.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to help me, but I was like, I know that we need brawn, so I'll use the skill that I
Yeah.
clearly maxed out previously.
Yep.
So yeah, I think there.
And that was the same for me in terms of aim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I had
Yeah, well, loading did
unlimited.
nothing. So
Yeah,
I'm just like, I'm just going to load some shit. But
yeah,
we'd all gotten our legendary ending, so it became.
Yeah.
yeah. And because there was a longer form factor, you could actually get that. You had that comfort that this isn't going to end at the time of in that first
Yeah.
campaign.
Oh, it was so
you
fast.
just knew that it was going to end, and you're just like, holy crap! And we deliberately,
Mm.
stayed so that we could try and get more of our things,
Mm.
and ultimately that led to our
Yeah.
Mine.
demise.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whereas in this one, no, we were like, no,
Go, go,
we don't
go,
care about
gain
it. We
credits.
just want to survive now. Like it kind of becomes more of that.
I reckon if I don't reckon we would have survived if we hadn't won that round.
Oh, we
Yeah.
were
Oh,
fucked.
we
would've
we
gone.
had-
We
That,
definitely would've gone.
that was it.
Yeah,
if
that
we
was
didn't
it.
hit with those
Because
three
we
cannons,
had
we were
no
fucked.
supplies,
Yeah.
one hull, and
And our
crew
discontent was
would've
getting.
been-
Yeah.
up.
We could have started sacrificing, like I got rid of a treasure in order to load the other two
Yeah.
cannons, I guess. We could have started sacrificing some stuff there, but I don't
Yeah.
know if we would have survived here.
I don't think we would have. No.
That was it. That was the last turn.
Yeah.
That was sort of like when we had last game where we needed a certain.
Yeah,
amount
and we
to
were
make it
nowhere
happen.
near even close
Yeah,
to
but
it.
this time we could.
Steve says he would argue metagaming can't occur if you're only interacting with the mechanics of the game. If you're telling a narrative, then yes, you can, whether that's an RP or not throughout. So I think that this game, you have that interactive role-playing component, but it's not theoretically part of the game. So it's not, you can't really metagame with the role-playing in this game.
No.
But I do agree that there are some games that are role play heavy.
Mm.
That you know information as a player that your
You
character
should not
wouldn't know,
Mm.
and it's very hard not to let that.
Use that.
And this is probably a lot of people. You look at obviously everyone knows Critical Role, but one of the best things that they do is they don't let that metagaming kind of impact them as
Mhm.
much. Whereas you see a lot of D&D players or campaigns, you're just like, does your character really know
Oh,
that,
yeah.
or is that your character's dumb as balls? Why would why would
Why
they
would
be
they
able
be
to answer that question? Like, so it's
Your character is illiterate. It does not know the weaknesses of it.
yeah.
It doesn't know to prepare. Oh yes, I'm going up against a black dragon. I better prepare acid resistance.
Mhm.
Sorry, no.
Yeah, where would you get that information from? How would you get that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where I suppose that's where as a DM and Steve will probably be able to say, he's posing another question while I say this, but as a DM, that's where you'd ask that question. All right, well, That's great, but how would your character know that? You're illiterate, you're a thing. So how would your character know that the dragons, before they make the roll, before I say what roll they're going to make? Because they might be able to say, well, my character grew up in, in the role playing component, but it adds to their story, which they can't retcon. So you kind of tying them up in a little bow and saying, you actually used a similar story before that was saying completely opposite, so you can't have that because it's this thing. So
it's a metagaming if you collect information from other players in a game of Cluedo.
As in asking them the question?
No, when like
by picking up
you,
from you asking the question. That's just being
it's
aware
just-
of what other people are asking. isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole basis of
That's
crypto.
it. True.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, fair play. It is not metagaming. Cool. But yeah, I think there's elements like that.
So you're saying that would be a late game twist in terms of you wouldn't play this again, or you wouldn't?
I don't think I would. How many more scenarios are there? Is there
There's 5 in total, so
Five.
there's actually another 3.
I think I'd give it some time before I play it again. I really enjoy playing with this group. I really enjoy
People
playing with
make
this
it.
group.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. People make.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just all be sitting here being like, play the next one, play the next one,
Yeah.
play the next one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. And that, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Takes the enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, you having to do the role playing component, I think, is definitely a it adds to the
Oh,
value of it as
definitely.
well.
Yeah.
Knowing that Ismail the Swole, Ishmael the
Junior.
Swole Junior.
I was going to say, did we work out our relationship? As Iggy the Swole, my child, or?
Well, no, I think we're a couple of generations separate.
Okay,
Yeah,
couple.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool,
So
cool.
great grandchild.
Great grandchild. I'll stick with that.
Yeah.
I mean, you died, so.
I know, but
Question:
I had a
legitimate
child
or
before him.
illegitimate?
Illegitimate.
Yeah, it makes
Illegitimate. I
I
mean,
sound like
You,
Iggy.
you heard stories of Iggy. So you heard stories of your mum. That stupid Iggy the Small came by the brothel again.
Oh, yes. This is my legacy. It's not as good as running around with a phone.
Now it is a bone.
You know what? I prefer this ending, but I'll understand the illegitimate situation.
Stefanicus, every game is made better when you have awesome people to
It's
play
true.
with. Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
I do understand, like, why is what makes it a bad ending? Like, why do I have to have a bad ending potentially because I didn't make decisions selfishly? And for me, the bad ending, time passes and you become the laughing stock of the ship, mocked at every turn, lonely and abused, you beg. I think Scarlet Raven to assist you in building a submersive suit that you can take you to the bottom of the ocean. They relent and soon you will have a fine suit. Giving the rest of the crew a very rude gesture, you leap into the waters, but in 2 minutes the suit springs to leak. And when the crew hauls your suit back an hour later, they
You get for
discover
trusting me.
a trout has eaten my face. Like,
I get killed and eaten by dragon pups.
I become a go-go dancer doing the concrete mixer.
that's a great ending. Tell me that's not what you want your ending
You doing
to
this
be.
one?
Completely oblivious.
We're all showing you the concrete mixer. You're like, what?
And he's like, hold on, but
No,
there's an
that's it, I'm
ending, guys.
concentrating.
Need to read it.
And then you actually so basically I become a go-go dancer, but years pass and he just wanders past wanders past you one day, and you notice that he's still appears to be wearing diapers underneath his thing. Ashamed of yourself, you say nothing, and soon he's gone forever. I'm really like,
Oh.
what?
Well, a passing seagull just shits on my head. That's my ending.
What the hell? That's bait. He's got the best ending for the legendary. And this is not bad. It's like, What? That's your bad endings?
That's
A
my bad ending.
seagull
Seagull
shits on
shits
you.
on my head.
My bad ending, I drown
I
and
get,
get my face eaten. You get eaten by dragon pops.
I get hung, and then my corpse gets eaten by dragon pups. So there you go.
Wow.
So, okay. So, if we had have lost this
Mhm.
game, would you feel,
No,
how would you feel?
I'd be done.
Oh, I was going to say that'd be a bit heartbreaking to get that far again.
Again,
Oh,
2 of
hydrate.
us. I have nothing to hydrate.
Cheers, Steve.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I reckon.
I'll take some for
Oh,
that.
I was going to say
Yeah,
I'll
thanks.
take watermelon.
Yeah. I don't know. I think knowing, if we'd lost again, I'd be annoyed.
Because we were so close.
Yeah. Every time so close.
I mean, we would have fucked it up.
Mind you,
not
it
attacking
wouldn't
at the
have
same
felt
time.
like the game had cheated me. It would have felt like I could have.
We were idiots, right?
We were incompetent, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
And I think that's is that a sign of a good game? It's not the game that fucked you up.
it was
It's
you
that we
being
made
dumb.
decisions that we could clearly pinpoint decisions we made that
Mm.
fucked us up.
Mm.
I wouldn't have felt too much different other than we were so close, but it was
Yeah,
our fault
yeah,
we did it.
yeah.
Whereas there's many games that we play and we just go, there's no fucking way I could have won that. I don't know exactly at what point I lost, but I just lost.
Somehow. it
Yeah.
just
Where
didn't
was I
work.
supposed to find the diary? Where was I
Yeah.
supposed to find?
Yeah, if it had been something like that, like the magic
Mm-hmm.
words at the end that we didn't have, that would have been really fucking.
Yeah, if it was the magic words at the end that lost it for us, then yeah, it would have been like,
Mate.
fuck, how do you do that? Like it's or the guide, like something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So, whereas this, yes, there's so many unopened.
There was clearly a fucking bunch of stuff that didn't happen.
Yeah, which I suppose is where you can play the same adventures over and over again, especially if you've got time between them. I wouldn't go back to playing this adventure again,
Mm.
but I'd be keen to play the other adventures
Mm.
Yeah.
because this adventure opened it up in a. It felt so different from that first.
It was
one.
very
we
different.
felt like pirates.
I
Yeah.
felt like
Yeah.
pirates.
We
I
fought
was-
other pirates. We fought ships. It was
Yeah.
great.
We had shenanigans with each other, but we weren't trying to freaking shaft each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And
whereas
like
in
you
the first
said,
game,
by
you
the
just-
end, we were all able to work together to defeat the big bad because we'd gotten to the point where none of us were trying to do anything else. We were just like,
Mm.
all right, let's kill this bitch.
yeah,
Mm.
cool.
Hmm.
What about yourself? Would you have changed? Would it have been different for you if we'd lost that like this game?
Yeah, I think so. Because it would have come, I would have felt probably not, I probably reckon I would have felt differently to you. I reckon I would have felt like, I'm not sure we did fuck up. I just reckon maybe there's a couple of die rolls, a couple of things that they would have changed the outcomes. And oh, crap. Like, oh, wow. And we all got to legendary and jeez, like it would have been, all that work would have kind of gone to waste. There are games where if you lose, it actually encourages you to play again.
Mm.
Like there are some co-op games that are like, you lost, try again. You go, "Crap, I'm gonna try again.
The
Yeah.
Crew is a good example of that.
Yeah. Because you just want to try again. Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? The co-opetition. That vibe of co-op.
Competition.
Yeah.
I haven't found one.
It's Borderlands. Borderlands mastered co-opetition.
Fucking love one.
That's like, it's not a board game, but it mastered the concept of co-opetition. Like, you guys are all doing the same game, but you can
Get
steal
that
each other's
orange
loot.
weapon, bitch.
Yeah, it's like, and you can share it with each other, but no, it's like, it's competitive. But you can't hurt each other, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
You can't deliberately hurt. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no intent to hurt each other, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you can't
Oh, you can.
impact
Yeah.
each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely impact.
So, well, yeah, you got Mantis Falls, which is, but that's only a 2-player. But you can play at 3. So it is
Yeah, we played at 3.
What
We played at
interaction
3.
is there without the co-opetition?
No,
Do you
no,
think
no,
there's
no.
enough interaction?
No.
Because there's enough to
We
keep
didn't
you
play with-
invested, I feel.
Mm.
There's definitely enough to keep me invested, but is there enough interaction without the co-opetition?
Okay.
Did we play Mantis Falls with you?
Does it meet the legacy component?
Do I wish I could take my character to the next
Steve?
person? Yeah.
Steve, did we play Mantis Falls with you?
I don't think we've played a 3-player.
did.
I'm pretty sure we've only played a
We
2-player.
absolutely
Didn't
played
you
a
play?
3-player.
Didn't you play it on stream?
Yeah,
Like, didn't you
we
play
played,
it on
we
like the
played
digital?
a
though?
2-player
We played-
game,
Yeah.
and then we played
on TTS, yeah.
one at the end with someone else.
I've never actually played the physical game. I played the
Steve,
game.
if you're still here and
But-
remember
yeah,
playing
yeah,
Mantis Falls with us, let me know.
Because it wasn't me, so it might have been Steve.
I think it was Steve.
Yeah.
That was back when we were just doing the
Mm.
when he was on a couple of the Zoomy Zoom ones.
Sorry, so your question was, is there enough
Interaction
interaction?
without. Like, there's definitely.
Did you feel like we were blocking each other as much this game as the first game?
No.
No.
First half of this game, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. First half of this game, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that player count though? Because with more players, you would feel like you were blocking a lot more spaces, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's that, but I think that the second half, we were so close there, we rushed to it. We got to the island very quickly. And I was looking at it and going, holy crap, this game's gonna finish really quickly. And
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what I was in my head going, do we start another game after this? Because this is gonna finish really, really quickly. But then it just constantly the ghost ship kept hounding us and hounding us and hounding us. So yeah, I get that in that aspect in terms of the second part was less about interactions and more about
No, I guess, no, not even like, I was thinking, if you take away the ability to steal, is there enough interaction? Do I care what you've got?
Not really, because your skills don't, unless you do a check where you then go against someone, which
When
happened
you
a few
fight
times.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Well,
the
yeah,
only reason why your skills matter.
I disagree though, because without our interactions we can't complete it. Like, and that last was a perfect example. If you had actually gone load cannons instead of fire cannons, we would have lost.
Yeah.
So we needed and we needed Kate to be loading cannons.
And I had to get rid of the get rid of a card to get the supplies to get the enough amount of cannons to be able to all fire.
Yeah.
So I think that the interaction turned from being underhanded, stabby, knifey to being
Talk this out, we need to figure it
We
out.
need to figure it out or we're fucked.
to being full cooperative rather than
Coopetition.
cooperative. No, competitive. Yeah, you can't do coopetition.
It's as good as you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know, I would be interested to see actually, and it makes me wonder whether in one of the scenarios one of the players becomes
The
the
better
trader.
Yeah.
That would
That'd be
interesting.
wild.
That would be pretty annoying.
Well, I
you
think
could do
that's
some
what
serious damage.
The Betrayal of House on the Hill vibe.
That's yeah.
I don't know.
You ever played Betrayal?
No, not yet.
Yeah, so Betrayal of House on the Hill is.
You've never played it.
No,
Oh,
I know you've got it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but I have never played it.
Because it's also the board game bar where it has my favorite drink. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
Betrayal of
yeah,
House on the Hill is great because you're all on a team and then.
Something happens and you get fucked over.
Very
My
similar to
brother bloody
Battlestar Galactica.
fucked me over winning because his stupid priest had so much sanity. Ugh.
No, Mike, you could just flick him in when he would die.
Yeah, but,
But,
it
heaps of sanity.
fucked me over.
But it's
So
very
much
similar. Betrayal at House on the Hill is very similar to Battlestar.
We have the
Galactica.
legacy upstairs.
And you played Battlestar, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes.
But even when you play Battlestar Galactica, don't you know that you're Cylon?
No. So in the first half, someone could be
Yeah, could.
a sympathizer.
Yeah.
In the second half, you're guaranteed to have a Cylon and potentially a sympathizer. And the sympathizer only triggers. So if you're a sympathizer and the ship's in a certain condition, then you actually say human and the like. But if the ship's in a different condition or the dial's in a worse condition, you get outed and sent to the brig and all this kind of stuff. So it's got ways of kind of self-leveling at that halfway mark. So you want to damage the ship just enough to have it on the verge of being catastrophic, but not so much that
They find you out.
they find you out, or that when you go into halfway point you get screwed. Whereas Betrayal at House on the Hill, it's quite literally the person that landed on the room, what room it was, and then it might say. It might be the person that landed there. It could be the person to their right or their left, or
could be the person with the
that
most
picked up the
sanity.
fucking
Most
card,
sanity,
even though
or-
these
yeah.
two had the other
Yeah.
all of
So
the
it's
cards.
dependent on the game's state, not on anything else. So you can't put yourself in a position and say this is how it's going to be.
Yeah.
The ending, the whole second half of it, and that includes the scenario, like what scenario you're playing. You could be planning to be, it's going to be a sanity one, but then halfway through it becomes a might one or something like that. So you kind of have to just try and stay as middle ground as possible until the haunt happens, and then go, holy shit, how do we deal with this?
Yeah.
And explore.
Yeah, and explore like crazy. So, but I suppose that's the do we continue playing this on Tuesday? Does it qualify as, or does it justify more time? Or, we played King's Dilemma for what, 16 games?
Was it 16, was it?
16 in the end.
But some, over
12 weeks, I think.
I'd like to sit on it for a little bit and maybe try and play with more players.
Yeah.
And see if that changes. Yeah, see if that changes the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we getting Queen's Dilemma?
Queen's Dilemma.
Have you not heard of it?
No, I have not heard of it.
Oh, sorry. News for everyone. For you guys playing at home, Queen's Dilemma is currently being created. It hasn't got a Kickstarter or anything like that at the moment, but it is
in creation.
Yeah.
Well, because they're using that system. They call it the dilemma system.
Yeah.
So it'll play I would imagine that they're planning on it playing pretty much the same way. So the dilemma card system is the kind of the core mechanics that they want to infuse into every game. Which I knew about that, but I didn't know that they were.
Yeah, Queen's Dilemma.
Okay.
Queen's Dilemma.
Someone told me about it at a board game store, and I was like, yes, what? Shut up and take my money. Wait,
okay, so this could go two ways, though.
Yeah.
This could go two ways. This could go very King's Dilemma, same kind of way, but it's a queen.
Yep.
Or this could go, how do you put this?
I'm not sure.
Rio Queen's Dilemma way.
Oh.
The Rio Carnival.
Oh,
the Queen's
Dilemma.
It could go either way. It could. I don't know how they'd do the second one. But you know what? I think that actually would be better.
Go to Rio.
Let's go to Rio. But actually, I think I'd like that more. But man, that would be a hard one to pull off. All right. Well, any other final thoughts before we? I think we'll hit a raid. So
yeah.
Any final thoughts while we look for a raid?
No.
So we have multiple choices. So people in the chat put up. We've got Onisarius, we've got Nerds of the West, we've got Michael as an Ewok, we've got the Kanto couple, which they do the Pokemon. We've also got Anster, who does Pokemon as well.
Nerds of the West.
They've
How
got
about
Nerds of the
that?
West?
The Elder Scrolls 5.
Yeah.
They've only got 6. Let's go with them.
They've got 6, but it is a computer game. Was there one that was a?
Okay.
What was the other ones?
Pokemon trading card. Oh, okay.
Kids of Spirit. No. Let's go to Nerds of the West. I do know that they do play board games. So. We're the only English speaking. Yeah.
La Cafeteria.
Nerds of the West. So let's hit the raid onto them. Thank you everyone for joining us for Forgotten Waters. We do have a Saturday night stream on the Easter Saturday. We're playing Endangered Orphans, Stuffed, and
Was it
Sugar Ponies. Yeah, so it is our Certifiable Studios night. So that's all 3 small games from Certifiable.
Small games. We spent 2.5 hours playing one the other day.
Champions next week.
I would love to play Champions.
We could do Champions.
I mean, we'll have to think about how I'm going to do the teach.
It's a pretty big teach, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to pick up, but it's a whole different story. I'll have to think about that because I might come down early on Tuesday or something like that and then do it. But yeah, it's a sick game. It's pretty easy to pick up, and then you just get points and it's got 8 turns and then it's done. It's my favorite kind of game. This goes, doesn't matter what you're doing. Doesn't matter how you're playing. At that time, if you have not got your stuff in order, tough. And that, yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us, and we'll
Cheers.
see you on Saturday night.
Bye.
Bye.